Hi, today we will learn about the what is sentence. Okay, sentence is nothing but a group of the word which make a complete sense called as sentence. Okay, there is a two things in sentence, and there is a subject, and then another one is predicate. Subject is something like if I explain this one. So if I take an example, like I am going to market. Okay, so what I is the subject here, and after that everything is going to be predicate here. Is it okay? And now if I tell you about the what is sentence, so here I have written a group of the word which make complete sense is called as a sentence. This is a overview. I mean, this is one is a definition of a sentence. Okay, what is sentence generally? So this is a sentence. Okay, now I will tell about what is how can we can make a sentence. Okay, so if we talk about the how we can make a sentence, so this one is going to be subject, and after that verb, and after that object. Okay, then a subject, if I talk about them, then I can say see is a subject, and then verb is a helping verb. I have told already, and then I am repeating that one, that is a helping verb, and then this is a reading. This one is a what this is one is a main verb which we use generally, and after that this one is a object, so a newspaper. So what I am talking, see subject and then verb then object. Okay, so C is a reading a newspaper. So what is this? C is a reading a newspaper. Okay, subject plus verb plus object. Ram was a great leader. Okay, so what this is also, Ram is a subject here, and after that was that this one is a verb here, and this one is a generally we say helping verb here, and was after that great and leader. Okay, so you can make like this, subject plus verb plus object. Okay, so this will be going to be sentence. Is it okay? If anyone asks to you what is sentence, so you can generally say the words of the group of the word which make a sense. Okay, that is going to be called sentence. Group of the word, like in that situation there will be more groups of the word, and that will going to be called sentence. Okay, so you can say here Ram was a great leader, and after that I have written he is going to schools. Okay, so this is also subject plus verb then object. So this is what this is a this one is sentence. And now I will talk about the another types of the how can sentence exist. So sentence exist like a subject and then directly a verb and not object. Okay, here we are not putting what, here we are not using object. This one is very important. Here we are not using object, so here what are we are using, we are using here subject and plus verb. Okay, nothing else. Subject, like we can understand bird is a subject here, and after that we just generally using fly, and this one is the first form of the word, so bird fly. And after the another example I have written here, and this is a fire burn. Okay, fire burn. And after that we understand how we can make a sentence, how we can make a sentence. Okay, so we generally understand we can make sentence by the through the subject, and then after that verb, then after that object. Okay, subject we can use then of that verb, then after that object. So I have explained this one, like you can use subject and after that verb then object, like she is reading newspaper, Ram was a great leader, he is going to school. And then another types of the subject, how you can another type of the sentence how you can make, and this one is a subject, and after that you will use what, after you will use verb. Okay, so like a bird fly. Okay, fire burns, and after that and this one is a third type. So it's a sentence I am taking, this one is a first type, and this was a second type, and this was a third type. So this was like a subject plus verb, and that after that you can use complement. What, you can use a complement. And now you will ask me what is complement. Okay, what is complement? I never think about what is complement. So complement is nothing like when we are not completing our sentence, then we add something, and that will called as a complement. Okay, so now for example of that, it was a big problem. Okay, so this one is subject for us, and was a this was a verb for us, and a big, this was an object for us, and complement, that was a problem. This was not an object, this is a complement, like a we was not having anything, then we put this one like a big problem, and this one is complement for completing our sentence. Okay, because if we imagine this one, if we have it was a big, what, it was a big, it was a big nothing, it was a big something, you will put there, then there will be going to be complete your sentence. Okay, And after that I have this book is a heavy. So what is this? This one is also a complement sentence. And you remember structure how to make a complement sentence, and that is going to be subject, and after that verb, then complement. Okay, this book is a heavy. What I am saying to you, this book is a heavy. Okay, so what is the meaning of that? What is the meaning of that? This book is heavy. So nothing, but this book is a heavy. This word and this word is what? This word is a complement which we are using now. Okay, this word is a what? Complement. Okay, this book is a heavy. And now we have a third type. Okay, so fourth type, how we can make a sentence. Then we have subject, and after that we have verb, then we have object and object. I mean, I have two verb object. Okay, this was a good thing. We have here two types of the object. Okay, example, I lent him my book. Okay, I lent him my book. So what, here is a him is also object and my book is also object. There is a two object. Or you can write here there is a two object. Okay, so this one we can say here is a two object. So something a difference from others, like here we was having one object, here we don't have object in our sentence, and here we have a complement, like in place of the object we have a complement, like and another type, fourth type I have discussed about that, like we have two objects here. Okay, so I lent him my books I lent him my books. So him is also object here. So and my book is also object here. So we have what? We have two types of the object here. And here is a Ram gave Ram gave Sita a present. Okay, so what, here is also two objects. Sita is also object, a present is also object. So what, here is a two objects. So we understand this one is a complement sentence. Now if you think about and you listen about complementary sentences, don't worry, this complementary sentences is something like which have two object. Okay, so complementary sentences is what? Complementary sentences is something like which have two object. Okay, so that is going to. Now look the sentences. I have written some sentences for you, and look these sentences. Okay, and then tell me what is the subject and what is the verb and what is the object and what is the complement here. So I will discuss about the toy is a beautiful. Okay, so what is the subject here? I generally, if I ask what is the subject here, so you will say, sir, like this toy, the toy is subject here, and after that is verb for us, the verb here, and then beautiful, that is object here. Okay, so what, the toy, this is a subject, and then this is a verb, and this one is object. Okay, so like this type of the thing we understand. Subject and then verb then object. Okay, she made me angry. Okay, she made me angry. She is what? She is a subject here, and the made, there is a make, third form is what? Made. Okay, and if you understand, then made is a second form is also of the make. So she made me angry. Okay, so she is what? She is a subject here, and then made is what? Made is a verb here. So you can write this is a subject and this one is a verb, and after that me is a what, may is a verb, and angry is a complement here. What, so we find here this one is a complement here. So that's I was talking about you. Look the sentence and tell me about the subject, verb, object and complement. Okay, so this is a complement. Okay, and now next sentence our, like I keep my room clean. Okay, so I, what is this? This is a subject. Okay, this one is a subject here, and keep, that is a what, that is our verb. Okay, that is verb. Okay, I keep my rooms clean. Okay, so room is what? Room is generally we talk about the room is a object here. Okay, object here, and the clean is also object. So we can say here is a two objects. So this is one is a something like a subject plus verb plus object plus object. Okay, like a two objects we have here also. I like this picture. So what is this? I is a subject here, and like is a uh, like is a verb here, and the verb, first form of the verb, this is book picture, this one is a object. Okay, so you can say this is a subject, I is a subject here, and like this one is a verb here. Okay, and then this picture is a object here, you can say like this one is a object here. Okay, object here. Okay, and the C is on the form, C is on the form. Wow, my C is what? C is a subject here, and then is a helping verb, which help to main verb for making a sentence, and this is a helping verb on that preposition. We generally use preposition that one, the form like a something object है. Then next sentence we have Sita. This is a subject. Sita had an accident. Okay, so had is what? This one is a helping verb, and an is a preposition which we will talk in grammar X. Next in our we will talk about the what is the an here, and then accident, this one is object here. Okay, and her house is a nearby. Okay, her house is a nearby. So what is this one is a subject here, her house is a subject here, and is a this one is a helping verb, and nearby is a something near something, so this one is a object here. Okay, now I will talk about generally how many kinds of these sentences. You may think like how many types of the sentences there will be exist. Okay, so don't worry, I will tell you how many types of the sentence there, and there is a four types of the mainly four type. Some people say there will be five type, but I generally where understand there will be four type of the sentences which is generally be used in our common environment and common life. Okay, so that four type is something like this, I will tell you so after some time. And that is a something like assertive sentence and interrogative sentence, imperative sentence. Okay, imperative sentence and then exclamative sentences. Now in this video I'm not going to talk about the more detail about that, and I will talk about that one in next another any other videos when I will talk about the more about kind of the sentences. In that situation I will talk about that one more video, but I just giving an overview. Okay, I am just giving an overview so you can understand how many sentences there will be going to use it. Okay, so first is assertive sentence. Those we use general assertive sentence. In that there will be two sentences, affirmative sentence and negative sentence. Okay, assertive sentence, you can say affirmative sentence is a positive sentence also. Okay, affirmative sentence is a what? Affirmative sentence is a positive sentence also. Okay, and the second you can find like an interrogative sentence, and that is a basically you see whenever in your books like there will be question like a question marks there. Okay, yeah, there will be question marks like this. Okay, that is what, that is a interrogative sentence. The main identification of question interrogative sentence is that a question mark. If you see anywhere that question mark, you understand that that is an interrogative sentence. Okay, so next is our imperative sentence. Okay, imperative sentence which I will talk about later so much detail and with example. Okay, so don't worry about that imperative sentences. Okay, sentences. And after that you have your exclamative sentences, and that is something like so okay, assertive sentence, then interrogative sentence, then imperative sentence, and then exclamative sentence. Is it okay? And then okay, so if I talk about the more about assertive sentences, so they have a two kind. Assertive sentence, they have a two types also. Assertive sentences, they have a two types. Okay, and that two type is some. First one is affirmative sentence, which we can say positive sentence. In that case, we talk about the positive things, and there is a positive sentence. And negative sentence, we generally know that negative things in that we use, and there is a negative sentence. Is it okay? So this is a two types assertive sentences have. Assertive sentences have two types: affirmative sentence and affirmative sentence, and then another one is going to be negative sentence. Is it okay? Negative sentence. Then exclamative sentence, interrogative sentence is the main thing. You just look at out there. So question marks, and you understand this is an interrogative. Okay, so we just finished this particular lecture here, and next we will talk about the how many type of the uh, sentences there, and how we can use them, and so more about that. Okay, so thank you for watching this video, and yeah, signing off. This one is Arvind Upadhyay.